Hi there. Welcome to American Government Back to School presentation. My name is Mr. McChesnie. As you can see on the slide, my email address is michael.mcchesnie@jameserwin.org. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you need to contact me. Otherwise, call the front office and they will transfer the call up to my room if I am not teaching a class at that particular time. Probably the first thing we need to discuss is what is going on in the world today. So we know as of right now, when I'm recording this, our intent is to have a hybrid system of learning. Half the time students will be in class and the other half of the time there will be remote learning. Now, we can assume that at some point that is going to change one way or the other. The only thing that we know for sure is change is the only constant in life. And because of that, we need to make sure that we are always flexible and we're prepared to roll with whatever comes our way and prepare ourselves for the eventuality that things are going to change one way or the other. So first of all, this American Government is a class designed to acquaint students with the origins, concepts, organizations, and policies of the U.S. government and the political system. We want to increase comprehension. In order to increase comprehension, students will read, analyze relevant primary, secondary source documents, and incorporate these ideas into the assigned material. So we are going to look at primarily the United States government and the formation of it. And we'll also take a look at other forms of government, but our focus is going to be on the American government. As such, here are our objectives. First of all, we want to understand the basics of democratic thought. We want to understand how it is that we got to this form of government that we have. We're going to look at the United States Constitution, and we're going to break it down bit by bit and piece by piece. Within the United States Constitution, we're going to investigate the idea of federalism, and we'll understand the role that states and the federal government play amongst themselves. We'll look at the different political parties, and especially since this is an election year, we're going to look at the electoral process and how some states want to change it and how some states want to keep it the same. We're going to analyze the federal government in the forms of the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. And we're going to understand the role and the structure of the federal bureaucracy. And then finally, we'll examine the different concepts of civil rights and civil liberties and their impacts on American society. So when it comes to the textbook and materials, I use an online textbook, which is awful handy in these times. It is called Common Sense Government, and it is created by an organization called CERTEL. So I'll give students more information on that when I see them in class. Additionally, we'll need a 3-ring binder with pockets on the inside flaps. I prefer a binder that is dedicated to government class, and then next semester we'll use it for economics as well. And that allows me to collect the notebook at various times throughout the semester to check to make sure that students are keeping up with their note-taking. Additionally, pens or pencils, and occasionally we'll go ahead and trade in grades, so we'll need students to have red pens. A few sheets of loose leaf notebook paper. For the most part, I will provide students with partially filled out notes, but every once in a while we'll need a sheet of paper for different activities that we will do in class. The grading is just like other social studies classes, with the majority of the grade taken up by quizzes and tests, followed by homework and writing. Writing is 20%. The employability, that's essentially a participation grade. And then at the end of the semester, we will have a final exam that will cover everything that we had talked about to this point in class or late work. PTEC has changed its policy, and it's very So that's all I have for this presentation. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me either via email or give me a call at the front office, and they will forward that call up to my room. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and having an exciting year. Thank you.